It must be very hard to hate PlayStation over the past couple of days. Well, again, I never liked PlayStation, so I'm not buying the game either way, as well because I don't have a PlayStation, so I'm not buying a game for a platform I don't have. Like, let's be for real here, okay? It's a platform I don't own, so I'm not getting the game, okay? As well here. But Ghost of Yotai had a massive boycott by SWZs for the past year. Basically, the game was doomed on arrival, as they said. SWZs are saying that we need to boycott the game because Atsu, that's her name, I think, wasn't as pretty as my waifu Eve. Okay, and yeah, absolutely ridiculous. SWZs. I think one of the most pathetic groups of people on the planet. Like, most people don't care about seeing sexy women in video gaming. Okay, the vast majority of people play games either to have fun or the story, not to see a pair of boobs or big ass. Okay, we have debunked this many times that no, that's not what gamers care about. If gamers really wanted sexy women, Stellar Blade sold 20 million copies like Tears of the Kingdom did. But it did not. We live in reality where outside China, Stellar Blade sold 1.5 million copies. Yep, the seething from Eve fans all over the world. Okay, Stellar Blade only sold 1.5 million copies when he excluded the 1.5 million copies that was sold in China, since half of all of the copies of Stellar Blade, I think, have been sold in China. Okay, if you're only counting Steam, then let's just say it's 2 million copies in the West. Then, if it being okay, let's go into Japan, Korea sales too. So that's still 1.5 million copies then, as well. Okay, because actually it's even lower. It's like 1 million copies in the West. Yeah, 1 million copies total. Yeah, that's absolutely pathetic. But we were told that Stellar Blade was Game of the Year. I remember they were all really upset that Stellar Blade wasn't nominated for Game of the Year, when all you ever do is talk about is Eve's boobs. Like, it's honestly kind of really creepy, if you really think about it, okay? Every other game fan base talks about, like, Sonic. They say, oh, I like Sonic, I like Shadow, I like the story, I think the games are fun. Mario, same thing. I like the games, the fun, the entertainment. Okay, but Stellar Blade had the weirdest marketing for any game by people. Okay, online. Okay, as well. Okay, I get both Stellar Blade and Ghost of Yotai were PlayStation exclusive, so at the end of the day, it's really PlayStation exclusive versus PlayStation exclusive. But Ghost of Yotai sold, at least as I know, around 2 million copies as of now, okay, which isn't very impressive given the fact that, a lot of major games need to sell like 10 million copies to break even, kind of like Spider-Man. And also Ghost of Yotai and Ghost of Tsushima were not very popular games when they came out. Like Ghost of Tsushima, I think, sold pretty okay as well. And of course, to talk about how Ghost of Yotai is selling way worse than Ghost of Tsushima, but PS5, has way more digital copies being sold than physical copies as well, which is which I think these people need to wrap their head around this as well here. But basically these are the guys who called Halo Infinite trash. And so again, Halo Infinite wasn't as good as the previous Halo games as well. It's not good as the Bungie Halo games as well here. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, it has an 87 on Metacritic, which is still pretty good as well. Okay, yeah, and yeah, most people enjoy the game. Even on the PlayStation official website, you'll think there'll be this massive review bombing, by SWZs because Eve, no, not Eve, Atsu, I think that's the character's name. I actually called the character's name Eve, but it's not. Yeah, okay, but yeah. Even I'm gonna see the Metacritic score because I know the PlayStation score is like a 4.8 out of 5. Even on Metacritic, which is more biased, SOGs as of now have not review bombed the game. It's 8.2. Yeah, SOGs completely lost. The vast majority of people said it is a good game, so they completely lost the plot. But there's another game we'll talk about later on. Well, they completely lost that one, and they're even backpedaling on that other one. I'm talking about the Digimon game, by the way, as well. Yeah, Hades 2 and Digimon, they completely backpedaled on both games once the games were successful. Okay, they completely backpedaled. Like they say that never happens. That all the boycotts are successful, but they completely backpedaled on Digimon because they said they claimed that Digimon was censored, and they claimed that same thing on Silent Hill F. Did you see SWZs are not talking about Silent Hill F anymore? Like after they realized the Silent Hill F sold just as well as every other Silent Hill game. But yeah, that's what this video here. Goodbye.